Shalom, fair use. Shalom, shalom. Kahaloria, Halbashimia, Shabashim, Hakadash. Double honor to the apostles and other bishops of great millstone, even the elders that came before them that taught us his truth. Shalom, salutations to all the brothers that pushing the word of truth and in sincerity, the hopeful life tabernacle of David. I'm the elder Yasha One, back with the WW3 Daily update, and this is significant right here. I went looking because I heard that Iran fired 4 missiles. I wanted to know if they hit, right? And everybody danced around it and they didn't have anything firm. They didn't have any facts. So I said, oh, I'm not going to, I'm going to wait, right? But then I heard this, so not sure that this is, all the way legit. But fair use. Breaking, Iran fires 4 ballistic missiles at. Okay, let's see what this said. This is global power intelligence. And,
Donald Trump sent the USS Abraham Lincoln into Iranian waters, and Iran just fired 4 ballistic missiles direct.
Okay, so missiles. We're dealing with missiles. Iran fires 4 ballistic missiles at the Abraham Lincoln. So let's just get quickly Joel 3 and 10. Joel 3 and 10. Shalom. Beat your plowshares into missiles, so like your swords, and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Okay, so Iran has these missiles now. 4 ballistic missiles. Going up against Goliath there. Letting the weak, as they were once weak, now they're saying they're strong. Play this again from the top.
Donald Trump sent the USS Abraham Lincoln into Iranian waters, and Iran just fired 4 ballistic missiles directly at it. 4 missiles at an American aircraft carrier carrying 5,000 American sailors and Marines.
Now listen close, because he's going to make it perfectly clear. And I like that. I like when people let their yay be yay. All right. Now, does it mean that this is correct? He's saying it is. So we're just going off his word until he's proven otherwise. But listen to what he's saying.
In the Arabian Sea, right now, this is not a warning shot. This is not a symbolic demonstration of Iranian military capability. The Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps issued a formal communique, statement number 7 of Operation True Promise 4, and the language is exact. The United States aircraft carrier Abraham Lincoln was struck by 4 ballistic missiles. Those are their words. Struck. Not targeted, not fired upon. Struck.
Smoking gun. Nobody's saying that. The way he's presenting it, he's presenting it as matter of fact. What does it mean? What does it mean right now? It means that nobody ain't saying that. They're keeping it quiet. They're being very sure. It means a whole lot. Okay? If they just hit this carrier, right? Whether it doesn't matter. They're over there firing on it. They're hitting. Oh shit! It should just elevated. Things just elevated. All right. Hey.
United States Department of Defense has not yet confirmed the outcome of those strikes. They have not confirmed whether the missiles were intercepted. They have not confirmed whether any reached the ship. They have not confirmed casualties. That silence from the Pentagon,
struck,
at this moment, on this development, is itself significant. Here is everything we know, every verified fact from named sources. And here is why what is happening right now in the Arabian Sea may be the most consequential military moment America has faced since September 11th, 2001. The USS Abraham Lincoln is not a small vessel. It is 333 meters long. That is longer than 3 football fields. It is a nuclear-powered Nimitz-class aircraft carrier commissioned in 1989, based in San Diego, and deployed to the Arabian Sea as part of Trump's Operation Epic Fury against Iran. According to the San Diego Union Tribune and the United States Navy's own statements, the Lincoln launched jet attacks against Iranian targets on Saturday, while its escort destroyer, the USS Spruance, fired Tomahawk cruise missiles at targets inside Iran. The Lincoln is operating off the coast of Oman in the Arabian Sea. It carries approximately 80 to 90 aircraft, including F-35C stealth fighters and FA-18 Super Hornets. It has approximately 5,000 personnel on board. It is one of the most powerful and most expensive military assets the United States possesses. and as of this hour, the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps is claiming it was hit. The IRGC's statement said their strikes against what they called American Zionist enemy targets have entered a new phase. The statement warned, and these are their exact words, that the land and sea will increasingly become the graveyard of terrorist aggressors. This is the 7th communique of Operation True Promise 4. There have already been 6 before it today alone. Iran launched ballistic missile strikes at Qatar's Al Udeid Air Base, the largest American military installation in the Middle East. It attacked the United States Navy's 5th Fleet headquarters in Bahrain. It struck targets across Kuwait, the United Arab Emirates, and Saudi Arabia. Explosions were heard in Riyadh. Explosions were heard in Amman. Iran has announced it is suspending all trade through the Strait of Hormuz, and now 4 ballistic missiles at the Abraham Lincoln. Wait, it gets worse. This is not the only American carrier in those waters. The USS Gerald R. Ford, the world's largest aircraft carrier, which departed its last port of call this week, is on its way to the region to join the Lincoln, 2 carrier strike groups. More than 10,000 American military personnel, 13 warships, sailing into waters where Iran just claimed to have struck one of them with 4 ballistic missiles. Let us talk about what a ballistic missile does to an aircraft carrier, because the public conversation about this has not been honest enough about the physics. Ballistic missiles travel at hypersonic speeds, in some cases greater than Mach 5, which is 5 times the speed of sound. The Al Jazeera technical analysis published this morning describes them as extremely difficult to intercept because their fast, high-flight path gives defense systems little time to react. When they re-enter the atmosphere, they descend even faster, making interception harder, not easier, in the final seconds of flight. Iran has spent 20 years developing its ballistic missile arsenal specifically to target American naval assets. The exact size of that arsenal, as Al Jazeera reported this morning, is unclear, but it is widely considered one of the largest and most advanced in the Middle East. Iran has developed a range of ballistic and cruise missiles over 3 decades specifically for this scenario.
We are watching the beginning of the end. They would have to back the fuck up right now and take it on the chin, back up. That's the best they could do. Right? Otherwise, move forward and get the rest of those. How many other carriers? They got to the carrier. Right? There's a battle group out there. They got to the carrier. 4 of them. He just explained it. Anyway, that's it. That's all we need. Let the weak say I'm strong, man. Look at that. Woo! All right, we already know who's going to win this thing. So, and I'm not praising nobody. Okay? All my enemies. They're all my enemies. So, but I'm just excited, right, to see this thing jumping up. And, hey, I'm sure everybody's excited. All right. Anyway, let's just get out. All right, let's get out right here. Revelation 11 and 14. What do you see? This is the beginning of World War III, baby. All right. Second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Revelation 11 and 14. Who doesn't see this? 4 ballistic missiles. Hit. Okay?
Naval engagement in confined waters where American technological advantages are partially neutralized by geography and proximity. An aircraft carrier has defensive systems, the Phalanx close-in weapon system, the SM-6 surface-to-air missile deployed from escort destroyers, electronic warfare jamming from EA-18G Growler aircraft. These are not trivial defenses. They have intercepted Iranian missiles before. The question that the Pentagon has not yet answered, is whether they intercepted these 4. But that is not even the real story. The real story is what happens next.
With that, we pray that the elector edify you, brothers and sisters, more on this, all right? You're going to see if this is real or if it's escalating or what is going on. Until then, we pray that the elector edify. Shalom.